What is the emotion that you find hardest to express, and why?
Why is my heart now beating fast?
What's the most hurtful thing someone has ever said to you? You've been in love before now?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh my god, you see how I trying to say you break this hard guy thing. It's like it's normal. Like, guys have been in love now. You get me?
Posi.
Oh god.
Tell me about the last time you cried. How do you feel?
Very uneasy.
Uneasy.
Very uneasy.
I love that.
I remember being like sad all through and thinking of running away. I'll never forget that. I felt like leaving just because of that statement.
Boy, you can go on.
Bruh.
Go on.
Bruh.
Open up.
You're
Tell
not
me.
bruh.
Tell me.
See, look, everything I'm saying is tough as.
I know.
It's tough.
So Posi has just told us the indications that show when he is in love. That's so cute.
Bruh, don't make this weird.
So I'm gonna make it weird. I have to make it weird. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sophie's Safe Space. As always, I am your host, Sophie D, and today I have a very, very special guest in the building. This guy right here, I'm sure you guys are already wondering, who is his uncle?
Oh my days.
Let me tell you, this guy is my friend, long-time friend.
I don't know how.
You want to deny me in front of these people? Stop this. This guy is my G.
I don't know.
We go way back, y'all.
Bruh.
We go way back. This is Posi, by the way. Posi.
Like,
and I have brought him here today for something very special. He does not know what is coming at him today. Today we are having something different, right? We don't have a topic to discuss. We are just going to break his hard guy shell. That's what we are doing. Let me explain to you why. So, Posi is always running away from emotions and feelings. Yes. He's always running away from anything that's to be sentiment or feeling or anything that can make him mushy in any way.
Isn't that what guys, not like guys do,
No.
but isn't that like
No.
a thing? Even girls.
No. So today we're going to be breaking that hard guy shell. And let me tell you how we're going to do it. So I took out the time specifically to source for deep questions on TikTok and Instagram. I went to search for it. And I did it with a lot of intent.
Okay.
And I was able to successfully find 10 deep questions. I don't know if you guys know all those videos that you see online where it's like...
7 things to know about when you're...
Exactly.
Are you for
7 deep questions for late night conversation. 7 deep questions to ask a stranger.
So that's where you got your question from.
That was where I got my questions
Those
from.
things are very, very
So yeah,
sketchy.
we are getting into Posi's feelings today. Inside his chest, we're entering it today.
Bruh.
So before we get into it,
Okay.
Posi, I would like you to introduce yourself.
You've done that.
No,
basically.
you have to give them your own introduction.
There's nothing much. She's introduced me already. My name is Posi, and I just met her. Anyway, she said we go back, but I don't know about that. Maybe like a few
Imagine
weeks
that.
ago.
Guys,
Posi
Posi and I have been friends since ESC. That was
If you say yes, nobody really understands what that means.
ESC is an A-level center, basically the exam you take before you enter university. So we met then. That was like 2018, and this is 2025. Guy, that's like what, 7 years. You cannot deny me.
God, that's been 7 years.
7 years, wow.
Uh,
And I've had to put up with it for 7 years.
what do you mean you have to put?
It's time to throw you away. It's already too long. Wow, 7 years. That's amazing. So after
That's
ESC,
much, oh.
we went to UI together. We were in the same department, communication and language arts, to be precise.
Has been a cheerful, a wonderful. How many years did we even spend there? A lot of years.
Yeah.
By the way, strikes and whatnot.
Strike, yeah. I think we spent like 5 years there.
5 years.
And it was supposed to be 3 years.
Yeah, then we spent 5 years.
5 years
you know.
to
Very, very long years, but we're out.
So
It's all good. So
it's good. Yeah.
7 years. That's something. I am. What am I? Okay, do I have to mention some things?
Yes. You have to market yourself. This
Okay,
guy.
I am a digital illustrator currently working as a creative executive for Brainwave Creation because advertising agency, blah blah blah, all this.
Why you do like a fish?
No, it's just like basic stuff. We need to hustle, so like we get jobs and get paid and normal stuff.
You guys, he's not introducing himself. Let me help him. You guys,
you want to help me?
Yes. You guys, because he's a very, very extremely talented illustrator. Like he is. His hands were crafted from God with talent, artistic talent. Honestly, he's very, very talented. He likes to be humble, but he's good. Oh, and FYI, he is the illustrator for Sophie's Safe Space. So you see that cover that I used to see with the animated version of my pretty face?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he's the one who did that. So he's part of our family. And yeah, so you guys should patronize him. What's the name of your... tell us the name of your brand, please.
The name of my brand is Herman. That's the name of the brand, Herman.
Herman what?
It's just Herman. It's just Herman.
You guys should follow him at Herman Creations. I'll put it there so they will
that's
see
on
it.
Instagram. That's
On Instagram.
Yeah.
So check him out. He's really talented, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
Back to this wonderful, not questions or I don't know how you put it, but like I'm down. Let's see what you have for me.
Okay. I love that. Right. So actually, don't fear. You're not the only one going to be answering the questions. I'm going to also be opening up here, even though I do that very easily. I do that very easily.
Opening up.
So I have no problem. But at least you are not alone. We're in this together.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
I hope so.
So let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. I cannot wait. First of all, before we start, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Very uneasy.
Uneasy.
Very uneasy.
I love that.
Don't love it. Don't worry. No, I feel I'm calm.
You're calm.
I'm calm. I mean, it's just talking now. Trying to break my hard guy.
Yes, that hard guy show. We're going to crack it.
That's the thing. Don't worry.
Let's go.
We'll see.
So, question number 1. This one is quite easy.
Easy. Okay.
Tell me about your favorite childhood memory.
Wow. I've never thought about a favorite childhood memory.
Yeah, I know.
So, one of my favorite childhood memories, yes, I have a favorite. I just remember the one now that really made a lot of sense. I remember when I first, because I live in Kaduna, by the way. No one knows this. So, like, basically, as after church, so most times after church, my friend and I, like some of my friends, we cajole our parents to go follow our friends. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but like after service, we tell our parents, oh, please, can I follow this parents to their house to go and just play with them, and you come and pick me later in the afternoon or something like that. So like we always do that. So the time that my friend's mom let my friend come over to our place to spend like a weekend or so. And that weekend was lovely. Like I remember my mom, because my mom's a cateress, my mom was like dishing out meals like in the morning we'll have like hamburger and stuff like so things like I was not as if I was surprised, like it was surprising for me because my mom does that sometimes, but like the fact that I was with my friend and we all did that and we had time to go to the swimming pool, we had time to come back and play games, so like we had a fun weekend. Until this day, me and that friend, we still talk. Apparently he's no longer in the country, but like we still talk and we can still reminisce on those times. So that was really, really a heartwarming memory of my childhood that really stays with me till date.
And tell me, how did that memory make you feel?
Oh my days, it makes you feel like it's a memory, Sophie. I hope this is not your idea of breaking heart, guy, because this was like basic stuff.
Oh, we're starting basic. Trust me, we're just number 1 out of 10. Hey, calm down.
These are like just memories. Like everyone has good memories. I just make them reminisce and just have this warm in their hearts. But like, how did it make me feel? It made me feel happy. Happy. That's like all you're getting from me. I was happy then.
For now. But that's question number 1.
How many questions?
10.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so let me answer this question for myself. My favorite childhood memory.
Oh, we're both going to answer the question.
Yeah, that's what I told you. You're not alone. Relax. Relax. My favorite childhood memory. So there was this one summer break when I was in primary school.
Summer break.
I think I must have been like 7 or 6. And like my family and I, we went to Lagos. Actually, we traveled from Ibadan to Delta, and then from Delta to Benin, and then from Benin to Lagos. So it was like a full adventure, that break, because we went to see our family, relatives and stuff.
Oh wow.
But the memory I want to talk about specifically was when we got to Lagos, because that was like our last stop before coming back to Ibadan. And that day, I think I had never been to the beach before.
Ooh.
So I was begging my dad. I was like, Dad, please, we cannot leave Lagos without going to the beach. Please, let me go to the beach. And I was like, we have other things we are doing. Traffic, this one, this one. I started begging him. So, like, I already thought we were not going to go to the beach again. But then I just saw the car pulling up into Bar Beach. You know that Bar Beach in Lagos? Well, Bar Beach is not even existing anymore. I think they've covered it up now. But back then, like, there was a beach, like Bar Beach. And it was free. You didn't even have to pay to enter. It was, like, really nice back then. So, like, the whole family went there, and I was so happy. Like, that's just a core memory that stuck with me, because that was the first time I was at the beach, the feeling of the waves coming and going. I remember I was picking seashells up and down. Like, when we got back to Ibadan, I had a whole nylon full of seashells. I was not using to decorate the whole sitting room.
Aww.
So, yeah, I really love that memory, because it was just so peaceful. And anyone who knows me, I love, like, the beach. Funny enough, I have not been to the beach since like 2016. So I was in secondary school. But I've been craving to go back.
Is it like Cisco?
Yeah, Cisco.
You'll never get enough of Cisco.
Yeah,
You'll never
Cisco.
get enough Cisco. Who goes to like a school about Cis? Like, I don't even get that, bro.
Guy, it's a thing.
Cisco.
It's a thing.
Cisco.
So if you guys are wondering what Cisco is, oh God, I have to give them context.
Don't give it. Cisco is just a school about like, what is it about?
It's a training ground. You make it sound like it's one vacation like thing.
Come on.
It was a serious training ground.
Of how to survive.
So
that
basically, my
sea.
secondary school took us to like an island in Lagos, where there are like man o' war soldiers, and like we went to this place where they were training us on how to like do so many like training stuff, so all this like military training and all of that.
You had
And
to
then
take
they
kids to an
literally
island for that. You have to take kids to like an island.
And now because they want to like prepare you for like ocean like situations.
Wow.
Like we literally jumped from a cliff.
She says
Yeah,
that
I've told you this
lot.
story like a million times.
Please. Now think about this. You jump from a cliff.
From a cliff into the ocean, you
down
guys.
into the ocean.
Okay, the cliff might not have been that high.
No, you said
No, but it was like
Oh my
the
days.
height of
You said a
the
cliff.
roof of a bungalow.
So with all the rocks and everything there splashing, whatever. I said,
Yeah.
hey kids,
Okay,
jump.
but we were wearing lifeguards.
Wow.
And I say lifeguards.
Where the lifeguards, the human people.
We were wearing
them.
life jackets. Sorry.
And you jump
And-
from a cliff.
Yeah, that's like I can say that's like the toughest thing I've ever done.
Bruh.
And how old was I? I was like, what, 14?
I'm sure you were crying before you did it.
I did not cry, funny enough.
You just went and
There
you
were
did it.
my classmates that were crying, but I did not cry. I had to like summon up the courage
You did?
and I
I'm
jumped.
going to do this.
No, because the thing is,
And
if you don't jump, those soldiers will push you. And I did not want to be pushed.
That was
I did not want to be pushed. So I was like, I would jump by myself because they were pushing some other girls that were scared and all of that.
Can be pushing kids off a cliff.
It's part
Think
of the
about
training,
it.
man. If you want to
Scaring
join,
people.
we even did endurance trek, all of that. So yeah, that was the last time I was at the beach.
Endurance trek. I can see it's not paying off right now because you've left those away. Those days are gone. Sophie.
It's been years.
Says
Okay.
what? Says what?
Next question. It gets worse, by the way.
Worse. I say how you're trying to make me feel. It gets worse. So it gets better. It gets worse.
Yeah.
All right.
Question number 2. What is something you wish more people knew about you?
What is something I wish more people... Normally, I'm trying not to hope people know things about me. Not like...
Clearly.
You know, but like me wishing...
But there must be something that you feel like people don't always get about you, or maybe people are misinformed about you. So you want people to know more.
Alright, so there's this stereotype that comes with a bunch of guys. I want people to know that I can keep female friends that are not anything else or anything more than that. It's like, it's very possible for me to keep a genuine female friend. We go out, or I come see you and we hang out, and that is all it is. Like, I have fun with you, and that is it. Like, I enjoy that. I want people to know that that is something that is possible without adding any kind of to it. So that's just something I just wish, because I can be like, oh, I'm going to go and see this person, and everyone's like, for what? I'm like, bruh, it's just to go say hi, or just to chill or something like that, you know. So I just wish people really genuinely saw my female friends as female friends and nothing more than that, because it's crazy. It can be crazy, because when they see me, you and some other people, just when they see me around, you know, some of my friends, and you know, they just be like, I mean, there are times where Sophie comes to see me, and Sophie or Lami comes to see me, and we're all hanging out, and we're like leaving my room, and guys are like,
yeah, that stuff was so annoying. Like, we'll go and visit Posi, and then when we are leaving his room, all the guys are making howling noise, like, and
we can literally go there, get food or whatever, sit down, watch a movie. Then in the evening time when we're leaving, everyone is like, So like sometimes it really gets to my. I just feel it makes me like think like it's not like it's not about you. What do you wish people knew about you?
I wish people knew that it takes time to sum up who I am. In the sense that I feel like when I meet people, like when they just see me, they feel like they can sum up who I am just based off our first encounter. But I'm the kind of person that it takes a while before you can figure out the kind of person that I am. Because like, even if you hang out with me 3 times in a row, you still have not figured out who I am, because I need time to analyze you and feel like, okay, I actually feel safe enough in your presence to show you my true personality.
So in the sense, she has onion skin all this while. So all the time you're seeing her, that's not the real her.
No.
So this is not the real her.
Rest.
All of you need
Sophie
to
safe space,
know
this
her.
is the real me.
Oh,
trust me. Because this podcast is basically like sort of like a diary for me, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I come here to literally express myself. So trust me, there are lots of people who would watch this podcast and be like, is this actually Sophie?
See, the real Sophie.
They will be shocked.
The real Sophie does not have time for this. The real Sophie.
What
is
do you
very,
mean?
Very, very mean. I used to think I was mean. She has a dark mind. I don't even know how she like.
No, but Posi, you do realize that you were the one that dropped the seed of darkness in me. Let me tell you guys something.
Oh my days.
Before I met Posi,
you were what? A what?
I was very innocent.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Okay, that sounds so wrong. Pause. What do you mean you're so innocent? What the hell?
Okay, not in that way. Let me say.
Now I now spoiled you.
No, but yes, actually, because Posi was one. Let me tell you, Posi was the one who introduced me to like dark, twisted humor.
Oh my god.
Yes, my sense of humor was very simple.
See, a girl
before
with a sense of humor is like.
But Posi just came with like twisted sense of humor, and now this is who I am now.
I don't understand. Okay, I don't even know what that means. So what does that mean? Give us an example of like what you mean. What do you mean by sick twisted humor? Humor is humor. Like I make a joke and you laugh. Ha ha ha. That is like, you know, you have humor. Or like I make a reference to something.
If I say some of the jokes that Posi makes, God. And funny enough, he will not say it loud though. He will just say it quietly, and I will hear it. Oh God.
But now, do you admit that I am even less than you are now? Sophia,
because I learned from you.
Sophia,
and the student has become the master. That's just it. That's just it.
I fear you.
Because the way Posi used to drag me, Posi will look for anything.
It's all love.
He can
like,
use
I don't
to
understand.
Me.
It's not even yab.
So I had to fight back.
then you now go overboard.
Yeah,
Because you
I have
go
to drag
overboard and you
any
just
chance
spoil
I
it.
get.
I'm like, haha, Sophie, your big nose. And I'm like, haha, your mother didn't raise you right. Weird stuff like that. So you just take it to another level, and it's not nice.
Come on,
Bruh, I just
Come
talked
on.
about your nose, and before you know it,
Nah, you do more
Bruh.
than nose. You know you do more than nose.
like what?
If we start on this podcast, let's just leave it like that. But just know that I am the monster you made.
Oh my god.
That's just all I would say. Basically, I want like people to know that when you see me, like people will see me and be like, oh, Sophie, she's gentle, she's simple.
So you're not?
I know I'm not gentle actually. I know I'm not gentle, but I am gentle around people like I am still trying to get to know.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this Sophie's so nice, Sophie's so pure. Dim lady will be like, oh my
No,
god,
but I'm
Sophie's
nice
so
now.
Sophie's
Stop,
pure.
I'm nice.
I'm like, nigga.
I'm just saying like it takes time because people always just see me and just like sum me up, but like I'm someone that I need time to get comfortable with you. I need time to.
She needs 7 years.
Not 7.
That's good. But she's hella comfortable with me.
Yeah.
Too comfortable. For my liking.
That's the thing. Once I get comfortable with you, you're gonna be sick of me.
Like, you know.
I will now be extremely comfortable, and then you will see parts of me you never thought you'd see ever
Like,
in
she
your
can
life.
just like farts and you guys just like
Uh-uh.
sit together and
No,
just
no,
like,
no. I'm still classy.
Oh!
Come on.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
just take time to get to know someone. Don't just like think you can sum up somebody based on just the things you are saying, but like take out time to actually analyze me. That's just what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 3. We're getting deeper.
Oh my days.
What is the emotion that you find hardest to express, and why? It's gonna be good.
Yo, this is question 3. This is like the final boss. This is actually very true.
Okay.
I find it difficult to apologize to someone elderly.
Okay.
I'm coming, I'll get there, because it's very difficult in the sense that when you're trying to apologize, it might get worse. For instance, now, I know this happens with some people. You are angry at someone, your mom is angry at you, or you offended her, but you don't feel like it's enough, and you just storm out, or you just, So you coming back after a period of time to say, oh, mom, I'm sorry for what happened. Sometimes you bite yourself. You just find, you feel whether embarrassed to just push yourself to just go and do that thing. So it's either on the spot, I just take away all shame and just say, I'm sorry for what happened, than letting it linger. Because once it stays long, for me to not bring myself to it and say, you know what, I'm sorry for this. It applies to relationships as well. Let me just say all that. So if I offend you, and you're offended, and I have to apologize at that moment. I can't really let it linger, because if it lingers, I'll feel so bad about it, and trying to come back and say, well, I'm sorry, it really takes a lot from me. So I'll just rather rip off the bandage than letting it stick for long. So that's one emotion that I find it hard to So and I've said why.
What would be the name of the emotion? Isn't that remorse?
Okay.
No, okay, you're actually remorseful, but like you don't know how to go back and communicate after time has passed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually real too for me as well. Like having to go back, but I won't say it's that difficult for me, because I know that if I don't go back, I will not be okay. I will not feel comfortable. I will feel guilty. I will feel like, oh my god, I need to go and apologize.
That happens to
So I just have to push myself. It's that guilt that will even push me like go and apologize.
To some humans, it happens to some humans. Some people don't feel remorse.
Yeah, some people don't care.
So what's and let me be the Sophie here.
You cannot be the Sophie. There's
sorry.
only one Sophie.
I'll be doing like this all the time. What happened? You do it. When you do it, you remember that I said you do like this.
Oh no, God.
So what emotions?
Don't look at the other questions.
Okay, I won't look. What emotions do you find?
Is that supposed to be me?
But that's what you do.
I don't do that.
So guys, what emotions do you find?
You're very rude. You're very, very rude. The emotion I find very hard to express. That would be anger. So yeah, that's pretty obvious. I feel like you could predict that. Why are you laughing? No, tell me why you are laughing. Why are you laughing?
Do not provoke me to anger. Sophia.
Why are you laughing?
Sophia gets angry when she's alone. Sophia, you can offend her, you can shoot someone that she loves. Bah, bah, bah. Whatever. She hates you. She'll be like,
that's not
then she
true.
goes somewhere dark, somewhere that even the Lord will not even be able to answer her or listen to her. And she will not do all her rubbish and do all her gang signs and do all that. Maybe even do a rap beef about you or something. You will know. She now comes out like princess. Nothing happened. But she already done all those backstage things. I know because, don't worry, you don't need to know why I know. But I know. Sophia doesn't know how to throw hands. She needs to learn how to throw hands. Sophia Daniels. One of my exes, or an ex, can see me and you together and she'll say, you, what are you doing with him? Let me beat you up. Then you will not be able to do like this.
No, but like seriously, let me tell you. Okay, yes, I know the fact that I have issues with confrontation. It's a work in progress. But
oh my God, progress just walked away. He's walking away.
Because I don't know how to fight. If I go and initiate fight with someone, the person should beat me up. They will beat me up because I don't know how to fight.
Reason why you should go to fight school,
not
C school. You go to C school instead of fight club.
Oh my God!
You need to throw hands, and you have long hands. Before any girl comes to you, just lean back, mess her up. Lean back. You have nails. Lean back. Give her like 2-3 marks to remember you. Remember me. Remember me. Do something. She's like so soft.
I believe in communication. And like if we have a disagreement, let's talk about it. But like once anger is involved and then shouting and there's removing of earrings,
please, I can't take
I'm out. I don't know how to fight.
See, I'm not even about the violence, but like sometimes you need to stand on business. People will be people. People will piss you off.
I get that.
You get that, but my dear, I promise you. That's why when you look around and you see that people are mad and somebody is doing madness with you, you need to step up your shit. Like, you need to. I don't want any situation to make you like regret it, because I know that a lot of it has happened. They're like, if I change it for this person, person will not have. My dear, change it. Sometimes, trust me, once you do it, sometimes you don't feel good about it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because even me, that I do it sometimes I just feel like I was probably too harsh. I just feel it. But I know people that are listening, people that are watching will understand that some people need that. Some people need to be put in their place.
But there have been times that I stood on business. Come on. There have been times.
I mean, for 7 years, I should remember one. I can't remember any. Have you seen me angry before?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
When? Try and remember. Like, you will not.
No, but
remember.
like your anger is also silent. You know that, right?
But that's the point. But like, have you ever seen me change for somebody before? I'm not saying you should be loud about it. Personally, people can be doing shit with you and be like, I don't like this. Stop that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, really make them, I'm not saying, I'm not asking you to do all that stuff.
My issue with anger is, it's not like I'm not feeling the anger. Of course, I'm feeling it. But the reason why I sometimes contain my anger is because I don't know how it's going to reflect. For example, with something like anger, you have to know how to control it, right? There have been times where I had to express the anger, and it always ends in tears. And I hate that thing when I'm angry and I'm trying to communicate, but like the tears, I don't like. I hate that thing. So I feel like sometimes when I'm feeling that sort of like a lot of anger, it's best for me to first walk away from the situation, think about it, and then I can address the situation. Because if I address the situation at that point with my anger burning, I don't know how to control it. Is it that it ends in me like crying, or I'm just like lashing out and like what I'm saying is never making sense again because I'm just like my emotions are just like everywhere.
Why was I thinking of you trying to make sense before really speaking? What I was saying it's not making sense again. But like I understand.
You get like I don't like to act when I'm angry in that moment because it will never end well because I don't know how to. I feel like some people are able to channel their anger that even when they are angry they're still able to communicate. But me, when I'm feeling that high like amount of anger, I can't. I will just end up crying, and I hate that thing. I hate it so much because I'm pissed off. So why am I crying? It's so annoying. Question number 4.
Okay.
If you could go back in time and relive one day without changing it, like you can't change any events of that day, what day would you go back to?
I would say, without changing anything, I would say it can be any day. I just really want to relive one of my secondary school moments, like being in boarding house, just one, like probably a Friday or something. I can't remember the day, but most preferably a Friday because I schooled in a boarding school. So just that environment, I just want to feel that environment one more time, knowing that wake up, go to class, after class, go no prep, then Friday labor, go to labor ground, do this, do that, at the end of the night something this, like I just really want to experience that one last time. I just want to know what it was like to dress up, to do this and this time for this and meet up with these friends and walk around and go and see this girl I had a crush on and try to see if she still feels the same. Just weird stuff, like innocent secondary school like memory, like just one more time, just one last time.
Why that particular like memory?
Well, because those were times where I was not really thinking too much about like life. I wasn't even thinking of what do I want to become. Okay, no, I wanted to become an architect, but I was not really focused on like so much. My goals were very limited. It was just like being in that moment. Even academically, like academics, it was not as intense as it was like, after secondary school. But like just being in that moment, not thinking about what's in my account, how much is in my account, like because you had like pocket money. If you don't have pocket money, like it's still fine. It's still time for lunch and all that kind of stuff. You get to eat, so like you still have provision. So like the thought of all those things, like you not having to feed, you not even thinking of having a device. Well, let me check my whatever. Let me look at my folder. You get so like I didn't have all those things in my head. I didn't have deadlines to meet. There's something someone told me to do. Like it's still a Friday, so it's the weekend. So any assignment you have, you still have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to do it. So like you can still breathe and say, let me just go out and anything that happens around me, let me just go out with these guys. Let me just gist. Let me do this, do that. So like that was like the best times of my life. Just to think, just the fact that my head is not full with so many things, just smooth. So me, I really wish if I can just go back one last time.
How Fridays used to feel as a teenager. I remember what it was like Fridays actually meant something. Like Fridays actually meant a break. Like now Fridays don't, there's you always have something to do on Saturday. Like as an adult, you have even things you are doing on Sunday safe. Every day. But back then Fridays were actually like time you could breathe, and we're always looking forward to Friday.
Like it was blissful.
Times like our problems were so small. But funny enough, do you know that back then the problems you had as a teenager looked big?
Of course, everybody. Even now, the problems that we think we have now, some years after, like some years in the future, we're like, hey, there's really problems.
Do you get?
So like, I feel like that's how it is from time to time.
So I feel like now you are only able to appreciate it now because you are older. But back then, you probably felt, oh my God, I have so many problems.
Why me?
Why me? These seniors are eating my provision. Like all this sort of problems. I'm like, that's so sad though, because it feels like we only appreciate things after they've passed. Because like looking back now, me too, I also get that thought where I'm like, oh, I wish I could be a teenager again in secondary school when I didn't have many problems and things were easier. But like when I was a teenager, it seemed like I had all the problems in the world.
Bruh.
And it seemed like, oh, life is so stressful, life is so this. So I'm now thinking like, okay, the problems I'm dealing with now that I'm feeling like, oh my God, I have so many things going on, I'm so stressed out and all that. Are you saying that I won't be able to appreciate this period of my life now until I'm now much older again, and then I'm looking back at, oh my God, I wish I could go back to my 20s where my problems and all that.
It's the same
Nah,
material
that's
things.
not the way we should live our life. The lesson we can actually just learn from that is just try and be grateful for where you are now.
Yeah. Try.
And like regardless of what you are now regarding as your problems now, like still try and see the parts of your life that you are enjoying. Don't wait until you don't have those things again before you now appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like whatever you have that is going well in your life now, appreciate it now. Don't wait until you are now in your 50s. You now be like, oh my God, I remember what I used to enjoy when I was in my 20s.
Bruh, say less. That was like real talk.
Mm-hmm. If I could go back in time to relive one day without changing it, what day would I go back to?
Probably a birthday.
Nope. Let me tell you. Can you guess? I feel like you should be able to guess.
If you were to guess.
Let me give you a hint.
Alright.
If I was asked this question before Christmas last year, I might not have known how to answer it.
Oh, that's wide. Wait, if you asked like the question of the...
This question, if I was asked this question...
Oh, so you haven't recently?
Yeah. I had a very amazing day during Christmas that I texted you.
The return of the one and only, drum roll please. Shayaji. Nah, look, I honestly, I'm not you, so I honestly cannot fathom the excitement.
Honestly.
Or what it meant for you. Because
let's give them context because they don't know what we are talking about.
Oh.
So let me tell you guys what happened that day. So specifically on the 19th of December, I received one of the greatest surprises of my life, literally.
Oh my God.
So I have my friend that we've known each other since secondary school, but in 2019 she moved to the UK. So we've been in long distance for
2019.
we've been in long distance for over 5 years. And so last year Christmas, she did not tell me that she was coming to Nigeria, and we were supposed to have a podcast episode because we're in a friend group. So we're supposed to have a podcast episode as a friend group, but she was supposed to be on Google Meet.
Oh
yes. So she was supposed to be on Google Meet. We're going to have the episode and plug her in, use the laptop and everything because she was she doesn't want to miss that podcast episode. I was like, okay, no problem. So when my other friend came and we're like, okay, let's start the podcast. Once we opened the door, I just saw her. It was literally the greatest surprise ever. God.
Man, it's not really material stuff. It's just a human
my mind
being.
was blown. My mind was blown because
she was screaming and throwing backflips and all that stuff.
There were no backflips. But I was, oh my God, they got me good. It was epic seeing her after 5 years. When you've only seen somebody on your phone for years and then the person is standing right in front of you in the flesh, it was mind-blowing. So that was literally the happiest day for me because it was a reunion for our friend group, and we did shoot the podcast. And
that day?
We did.
How was
and it was physical, it was awesome.
You were jumpy, weren't you?
Yes, I was absolutely excited. You guys should go and watch that episode.
Oh my God.
Go watch it because that episode was fun. It was fun, and you could tell how excited we all were because she was around. Yeah, so that's one day I want to go back to. I want to relive the excitement of seeing her again. It was amazing. Question number 5. This one, it chokes more.
I lie. Swear.
All right, let's see. What's the most hurtful thing someone has ever said to you?
The most hurtful thing.
Yeah.
Ooh, why is my heart now beating fast? I've heard a lot of hurtful things, so I'm trying to grade it. I'm trying to rate it. I don't want to say the particular person, but
okay.
I've heard it before towards me. I am disappointed in you. I don't know. I don't know. It might sound, you might not even like heartwarming, but in the right context, in that right context, whether or not you are right or you are wrong, but when that person just says, I'm disappointed in you, like the tone, everything, I just really felt sad. Like it really, really made me feel sad. I think my dad said that to me once with something. I think I was little then. I can't remember what I did, but I'm sure it's not something I'm sure it's not something vile. But when he said it to me, I just felt like I'm no longer his. I remember being like sad all through and thinking of running away. I'll never forget that. I felt like leaving just because of that statement.
That I'm disappointed in you. It actually hurts, but then it depends on who says it. Like you said, there's some people that will tell me I'm disappointed in you. I'm like, okay, like I won't even care because I don't care what you think about me. Like that, you're not that important. Do you get? But when somebody you hold in high regard should say that, like somebody who you care how they regard you, yeah, that it really hurts. It's real.
I'm curious to know yours. I'm curious.
I will not be able to say who said it. The person is somebody who obviously I hold in high regard, and I care what the person thinks about me, obviously. And something happened where the person thought I did something that I did not do, and I was trying to explain to the person that I didn't do this thing. Why would you think I'm capable of doing this thing? Obviously, it's like out of my character. The context to which that situation was, it was so extreme for the kind of person that I am and the values that I have for myself and my principles. And this person is supposed to know me. When I was now like trying to tell the person, like, why would you think I would do this? The person was like, there's nothing I can say that you cannot do. People change, that sort of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, that hurt. Okay, this one should be easier to answer.
Of course.
What's the kindest thing somebody has ever said to you? So this one is in a lighter note.
Kindest thing.
Yeah, something that someone said that made your heart feel warm. You feel like, oh my God, thank you.
Something kind someone has told me. Kind. Well, people have not been kind. But like they've been good with their words. I can't really put it.
What of me? I've not said something kind to you.
Oh Lord.
I say kind
coming here, she was like,
time.
Don't spoil my gates. Trust me.
He wanted to spoil my gates.
How?
Like,
I closed the door and I'm trying to put it back. And I'm struggling with it and she's like, don't spoil my gate. Bruh.
No, come on. I should have said kind words to you.
I can't even put you. I'm not even going to put you in this list. You're like not even there.
Oh.
Kind words coming from Sophee D. Nah.
That's not true. I compliment you all the time, but you always do like a fish every time I compliment you.
You don't compliment me. You say, fine boy. Bruh. It's like a compliment. See his fresh shit.
Hey, now you think I don't mean those words.
I'm not stupid. I ask your fine shit. That doesn't feel like a compliment. That feels like, what's it feeling like now?
Exactly. If I'm telling you what are you feeling like, it means that you are doing something that is worth feeling yourself.
Kind words are coming from nice, genuine, nice people that look at you and be like, oh, I like your... It looks nice on you.
Okay, if I do that, will you not be scared?
Bruh. I will not even wear that shit again. Say, Posi, I like your... Don't like it. Oh. I like it. Don't like it. If you like it, it's problem. So a kind word. I think I'll go with a compliment.
Okay.
Someone's complimented me before. But I feel like it was a compliment actually. I like your smile.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Your smile, something like that. So it made me smile and I had to slap myself up like, I like your smile. Like,
Why would you not smile?
No, like that's the point. Oh, a guy comes to meet you and talking. It's not as if anything, but I like your smile. What
yeah,
do you do?
Smile
you
more.
smile more.
Actually, he likes it. Give me what he likes now.
The way I'm talking, that's what you do. You probably just wear your hoodie and tight it up and just start geeking out underneath it and stuff. But like it was just like compliments. I can't remember which one, but I know that smile. Like I like your smile. It just gave me this warmth. Like it felt genuine. You get. It didn't feel like thirst kind of, I like your smile. No, nothing thirsty about that. Nothing too much about that. Just something you notice and, oh, I like this. So, compliments. I like your smile. That's like the kindest thing someone has ever said to me.
I love that. Actually, compliments like go a long way. You guys don't even understand. Like, even if it's the smallest compliment, it can literally make someone's day. Like, so, as you're going out today, give somebody a compliment. Even if it's just one person.
Has anyone said any kind words to you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Is it, oh, yeah. Like,
yeah.
Like, the one happened today. Oh, no.
You are the first person I'm seeing from outside. Oh, yeah, where's my kind word? Don't give me any
I said
kind
good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's not a kind thing to say good morning. It's not how they trained us to tell us good morning, ma. Oh, my days.
Anyways, the kindest thing that somebody has ever said to me was from my friend Baba Nifemi. Shout out to you, baby. There was something that Nife said to me last year that every time I think about it, just makes me feel warm inside. We were hanging out last year and she told me something concerning my 21st birthday. So let me give you guys context. In
Was that one Botanical Garden?
No, not that one. Not that one.
No, not that one.
The 21st birthday that happened in 2023 in this house, in this living room.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
I've celebrated a lot of birthdays with you.
Yes.
I've been involved.
Phone call.
Oh, yeah, that one that we had a lot of games and we all... Yeah, it was nice.
So that birthday, right? The thing about that birthday was I was bringing 3 different groups of friends that I have into one space for the first time. So I had my childhood friends from secondary school, and then I had my friends from like university, that were in the same department. I brought them. Then I had my friends from the hostel I was staying in, CMF. I had them over. So I was really worried about bringing these 3 different groups of people that have never met each other, different backgrounds, different personalities. I was really worried about bringing all of them into the same space, right? Nife was part of my friends from hostel, and she was the one who hosted the birthday. And she said that she was like, being the host, she was worried like, okay, I have to come up with a program that would cater to these different groups of people, right? So she said that when she came for that birthday, that once she like came into the party and saw the vibe from everyone and saw how like kind and open you guys were, and she said she just felt like I have nothing to worry about, because she was like, these people are genuinely open and kind to like, and they came from different places just to celebrate Sophia and everything. So she said what she thought about was how like good people attract good people. And she was like that when she saw everybody, she just felt like, oh wow, these people are so kind, and it made her realize the kind of person that I was, because they all came to celebrate my birthday and all. So like when she told me that thing, I felt so good about it, because I'm like,
I mean,
wow.
You have to be, for someone to be your friend, like it's actually easier to relate to your friends, because I know that if you are Sophia's friend, then you know about this. You should know about that. Yeah. You should be open, you should be kind, you should know when to, it's not just anybody, you guys. So it's easier when I see your friends, even your friends. Like, for instance, Dorcas, for example. Yeah. Dorcas has been with you since only God knows when. I think more than me, probably 10, 11, 12 years.
Guy, yeah. We met in, like, the common entrance examination to enter secondary school. So, from primary 5 to JS1.
To, like, now.
To now.
And, I mean, me and Dorcas were, like, I relate to Dorcas in a way that, like, I don't even understand, like, it feels like I know her personally, and like we know each other, and we do like it's so easy to, because we have this common friend that's been able to, attract like minds in a way. So it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I take pride in my friends. Honestly, I take pride in the fact that I have good friends, and I specifically just like selected these good people and chose to keep them close to my heart. And I love the fact that somebody was able to see a reflection of me in them, I was like, nah, that's just like the best thing to say to me right now. Okay, we're number 7. We're getting there. Okay. This one. I like this one. Go.
Go. Yeah, go. Finish me.
Posi.
Oh, God.
Tell me about the last time you cried. And crying for movies does not count. Sorry, that one is normal. I think I cried for a movie like yesterday. That one is normal. I mean, cried because something happened.
Yeah, but...
I have to tell us what happened.
Cry, I was even thinking of something made me cry though. Why do you say movies doesn't count? Movies count.
Movies does not count. That one is normal.
I know you guys might judge me for crying over a movie, but bro, I cried over Arcane. I swear to God.
Arcane?
I cried.
Really?
Sophia Daniels, I cried.
Don't spoil it, I've not watched it.
I'm not spoiling for you, but for me to cry, I'm just saying that you are going to cry.
So it ends badly. No, don't spoil it. Okay.
I'm not even saying the
because I just started watching it like a few days ago.
I'm just saying that. And how's it?
I'm seeing season 1.
But I have finished episode 1, episode 2.
Yes. I'm at the part where the sisters have separated and like
Jinx and Vi.
Jinx is now like this psycho crazy girl and she's like shooting.
See that point of separation, how was it for you? The point of her messing up and wondering like it's not my fault, like no her being that innocent child,
I feel like
trying to help.
Powder, that's her name now. Yeah. She wanted to help, but like
it didn't
go as planned, and it went south because she did not have enough knowledge about those crystals. So like it just went so badly.
South.
It went so badly. Gosh, when I saw everything just going,
when you saw death,
when those 2 guys died, and then the father, God, it was too bad.
So that chill in your body and.
So I feel like what's her name? Vi had every reason to actually be angry. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Vi should not have left her there.
Okay.
Because when those bad guys now came, what's his name? What's that guy's name? Silko. When he came now and took her, I was just like, no.
Now imagine he has the one as gave her the.
And now.
Socialize her to what she is.
And she already had mental problems too.
Bruh.
Before she started working for that guy.
So like the whole thing, a part of it made me cry, like serious tears. But now she said no movies.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what made me cry. What recently made me cry that's not in the movie. A song? Yeah.
Song does not count. No movies, no songs. It has to be something that happened in your real life.
It happened like okay, let's not do it human beings. Like,
yes.
It made me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Made me cry. I didn't cry. I just felt really, really emotional to the point of tears. But like, I won't call it cry. Like I was like at that point of tears, but I just held it. But like it counts, yes. I actually did. Did
the tears reach up to this point?
So now you know that
it does not count.
If I just here like this, it has to go down before you no. So
yeah,
I have been at my grandma's place since I came to Ibadan.
Okay.
So I've basically lived with her, before she was in Lagos, taking care of my cousins. But recently she moved down to Ibadan to, find her rest. So I've been taking note of her life, like her everyday life, what's going on with her, how she's living. So I've been able to sympathize with her and her like late days, because she's like, I won't say she's waiting for the time, but she's like at that period where it can happen.
Yeah.
So she's aware, but she's still living like she's still, she's still living. So I'm before I wasn't all invested. I was like, oh, say hi to grandma, let's go and greet grandma. Like that was all it was, and I focused. But now I'm in her space. I'm seeing her. We talk. She tells me things like about the past, things that she regret doing, things that she was happy doing. So like I sympathize with her a lot.
Yeah.
So now I'm now with her, because I'm not at that point where, God forbid, if I lose her anytime soon, it will sting, because I know this person so well right now. So her birthday was, November last year, and all this while she had a stroke once, and it was life-threatening. So she was really scared about the whole thing. So this November, her birthday, she wanted to see everyone, like my mom, her sisters, her grandchildren, like everyone that was like around, just to see them. So I felt with her like she had this, let me see you guys for the last time. So that was how it felt for me, because it was like she gave up that vibe. I want to see you guys for the last time. So when we were there, to the point where when we were going, I felt it for her, because she sat us down, she prayed for us, and she was crying as we were leaving. So to see my grandma cry, and I was like, Grandma, I'm crying. She was like crying that she really loves us, and like she was at this point, she was like she was not even speaking Yoruba anymore. Because when I'm talking to my grandma, she's very learned. Like she was a teacher, a principal, like so she speaks English that even me, I'm like, she'll speak it the way it's supposed to be, spoken. So she was crying and she doesn't want to see us go. Like she really misses us. Say that she can't believe that we're going or leaving her. Like so, the idea of we are going, and this is the last time she'll see us, because that was what was in her mind. Because she doesn't know when next all of us will be able to gather ourselves and come and spend our birthday. So it's like 80. So it just was done in her mind. So I had to like hold myself, because I can't see my grandma cry and I'll join her to cry. Like it was there. I was feeling it for her, because after I left, I had to sit there and think about it. And she was like, she can't believe that we're leaving. She can't believe that we're leaving. And I was proud that we were leaving. So I was just like, it really moved me to tears to know that she's at that age and she really wants us around more than ever, but we could not be around.
Wow.
So that really, so it's like, speak to your grandparents. So for those of you that still have grandparents, just holler them once in a while.
I know, right?
Some people don't have.
Like me.
We don't have any.
4 of them are gone.
Bruh. I still have one more. Just one more. So like, all this while I haven't really cherished. No, like, not cherished, but I wasn't old enough to actually appreciate them. But now that I'm old enough to know what they've done and the sacrifice and everything, and I see them, you just want to thank them endlessly and just be with them and just make them smile and laugh and just do everything good. So yeah, it's something.
Shout out to grandparents.
Yeah.
Because like when I think about my grandparents, but the thing that's paining me is I was born too late.
Party don't finish.
Like I was born too late. I feel like, for example, now all my grandparents had passed away when I was the age of, by the time I was 10, no, maybe 10, 11. All my grandparents had passed. So do you get? I didn't really have, but the memories that I do have of them, at least they were wonderful. Especially my mom's parents. Oh, those two, they are the sweetest.
What do you mean by that? They are the sweetest compared to your dad's, or you didn't meet your dad's?
That's the thing. My dad's father passed away before I was born.
Okay.
So that one, I never even got to see him.
Granddads are going, like they don't last. Like, I don't know, it's just guys.
My dad's dad passed away before I was even born, so I never even met him. I only saw him in pictures and all that. And my dad's mom, I did not spend enough time with her because she was ill most of the time, and she would only come and visit once. I think she came to visit us, stay with us like once. At least I got to spend time with her during that period, but I was so young. Do you understand? Like I was really, really young. And then she was also always traveling abroad because of like her illness and all of that. So
Sophie,
I didn't really spend time with her.
Mom.
Do you get?
So like I think about it now, my mom, my dad,
how they must feel.
Like even how they must feel for that. Even for my kid, I'm like, he's looking at granddad. I'm like, shut up. That's not your grand. That's my dad. That's my mom, grandmom. Like my mom, God forbid, like having to go through illness. I will not. No wonder they put so much attention on them, because whatever illness, we still want you alive.
Do you get?
We still want you here. Don't go.
Okay, so the last time I cried,
when Shea was around,
when Shea was leaving,
sorry.
So like the thing was, she only had like 5 days left to spend in Ibadan before she had to go. So like that day,
all those days, all these kids had funds.
We had.
All of you were even doing extra money. See the money.
No, we had we had our own special day in December.
See the money. All of
it
you.
Was fun.
We spent every day
fun.
Because I have 5 days
We
before.
only had 5 days with Sheye before she.
Yeah, how many times did you not go out?
We hung out 5 times. Yeah, those 5 days consecutively. So the first day was when she came to my house to shoot the podcast episode.
Y'all are ruining things.
Then the second day we had a sleepover at our house.
And saw all the Avengers.
So we had a picnic first. Then we went for a sleepover at our house. Then we had an Avengers marathon. And then the next day we spent the day in our house. Then the 4th day we went to watch a movie, Mufasa.
That's Mufasa.
Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Oh my god.
Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa.
I hear nothing and my brother.
Oh.
All that came from
Why did you
Mufasa.
say it from my... You've not still watched Mufasa?
I haven't.
Guy, in 2025, you still not watched Mufasa. And then on the last day, the 5th day,
On the 5th
I was
day,
so emotional when I had to hug her goodbye. Because, like, I had not seen her in 5 years and now she's going again. I only had 5 days to spend with her. And then
you spent it well.
she has to go again. But yeah, we spent it well. That's for sure. But then I don't know when next I'm going to see her again. So it was really emotional.
Oh.
So yeah, that was the last time I cried. Okay, let's move on.
Alright.
Number 8. I love this question like mad. Now let me tell you.
Oh, God, I think this is what she has been waiting for. Oh, just
This
beating around the
question.
bush.
This question,
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to put it because I was like, oh no, I have to answer this question too.
Yes, you answer it.
But then I was like, I'm ready to even put myself on the line because I want Posi to answer this question.
No.
And Posi must answer this question in-depthly and honestly.
All my answers have been in depth.
I'm just reminding you.
See, I'm checking if it's recording.
We're still on.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Posi, number 8 question.
Oh Lord have mercy.
How do you know you're in love? What are the signs that you find within yourself to know when you're in love?
Signs
Indications.
to tell that you're in love.
Yeah. You personally, don't
Of
give
course,
general.
it's not even the general aspect is very tricky because on people it's very different. For guys out there, it's different.
You've been in love before now.
Yeah, I have.
Ah.
Oh my God! You see, I trying to say you break this hard guy thing. It's like it's normal. Like guys have been in love now. You get. I just feel like I don't want to. It's not. I'm trying to go like the in-depth love, not like how I love my friends. This kind of thing.
I'm talking
I
romantic.
know that you're romantic. I know where
I'm
you're
not.
going.
I say in love. Inside the love.
Oh God, have mercy. The signs you know you're in love. Okay. Phil, to cover the basics.
Yeah.
This person is in your thoughts, and the person is in your future. That is key. Because it's easy to be thinking about someone all the time. I'm not saying it's easy, but like if you met someone and the person gave you a chill, like it's easy to think of the person, but that doesn't indicate that you're in love. It's just like a thrill for that moment. But like when this person's values or what is like this person you try and when you're thinking about this person, you are thinking a long term. Like you're thinking long term. You're thinking of keeping the person like an investment. You're always thinking towards we can always like you're always thinking of a future. The person knows you to that point where you're like you're totally safe with the person. Like totally. Not totally like you can be safe with your friends, but it's a different aspect when you're romantically safe with someone. You can just geek out for no reason. And it won't be like, let me call a doctor for you or something like that. It's just genuine. Like, person really understands you. So, like, you are so comfortable with the person. You are constantly thinking about the person's needs. But the key thing I can say is when you have future plans or you are thinking, about the future with that person. Like you putting yourself in that, we could be this. Like, I would love for us to be this. Like now, for example, my girlfriend knows I'm here doing Sophie space. When I'm there, I will literally give her like I won't give her tiny bits. I will talk to her about everything, and she will listen to me because she's interested in it. So when I find someone that's actually interested in things I want, and I genuinely want to tell you, I will find a way to just gist you. I want you to know. Because you're that friend, you're like a friend to me, but like I really, really want you to know me.
That's so real.
So me trying to let you know me to that point, opening up, is risky. Yes, but for me, that's a sign that, oh, I love this person. If I don't love you, first of all, we might not talk so much.
So Posi has just told us the indications that show when he is in love. That's so cute.
Bro, don't make this weird.
So okay, I'm gonna make it weird. I have to make it weird.
You'll be right, you'll be waiting for this, but like, you see how I treated it. See how I treated it. Very calmly.
Very demure.
Very demure. The way it's supposed to be. It's love.
Yeah, now.
Alright, how about you?
Nah, I have no problem. This is my safe space, so I'm good.
No, when I'm around.
Stop.
Alright.
Okay, so
safe space. Let me.
I have to sigh because love is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. But like, let's see. How do I know when I'm in love or more?
Why did you?
God, I'm big. I honestly wanted to remove this question. I wanted to, but I was like, I want Posi to answer the question.
Posi has answered the question very, very softly.
This is my podcast. I can do whatever I want. Let's move on to number 9.
Girl, you better.
Okay, fine. To be a good sport. Come on. Come on. I will
answer the question. Answer it.
Okay, how do I know when I'm in love?
Say one time.
Well, like
you good.
Okay, I feel like the first thing you first notice is like
the first thing that you notice.
Okay, that I would first notice within myself was that I started to like when their wins start becoming your own wins. Like something good happens to them and you are genuinely sharing in their happiness, like as if the thing has happened to you. Like you are feeling when something good happens to them and you're just like feeling it as well. Or the other way around, when something bad happens to them, you can basically share in their feelings, like as if it's also affecting you too.
Okay.
Because your heart is already beginning to cherish this person so deeply. So it's like, and me normally, like I'm an empath. Like I always like to feel like how somebody else is feeling around me. So like when it's somebody that I love, like I'm in love with, it's like 10 times worse because like I'm genuinely sharing their emotions as well. So when that happens, it's like okay, things are getting serious. Another thing would be like how I feel in their presence. Like when it's like you're around that person and you're feeling alive. Like if you feel like you just feel alive when you are in this person's presence, and it's like, why are you laughing?
Nothing, like it's nice.
Why am I having this conversation for that Posi? Okay. It's like you are able to appreciate life more when you're in that person's presence. It's like when you are with that person, you just like in that moment you just feel like I'm grateful that this person exists in my life. Do you get what I mean? Like in that moment you're just appreciating life and you're appreciating the fact that this person exists.
I like it when she's talking about love because it's when you're in that person's presence and I'm just there, nothing matters. Like literally,
that's what I mean. Like nothing else matters.
Like that's what even came to my mind. You mean like everything just feels like
fades into the background.
Nothing matters anymore. Just here
in this moment
and now
with you and me.
That's all that matters. I don't care about whether or what I'm going to eat this night or something tomorrow or one project that I have to meet. Not like everything, all the care, everything else goes away.
Yeah.
And it's just you and I. And that's
in
all. Like
moment.
in that moment,
it's like everything else fades into the background, and it's like
and it doesn't matter. Just
it's just you and me in our bubble.
Are we in 9 or 10?
We're in 9. 9. What memory do you hold on to when you need to feel a sense of warmth and safety?
There's what memory do I hold on to if I need that sense of warmth and safety? It has to be a family gathering. It has to be all of us being together, because we do some things together that not every typical Nigerian family does. For instance, now we can go out and under a tree do a picnic, like as normal, like because we're around and nobody is really doing something. Let's have a picnic, and we go for it, and we play a game of charades. And I'm seeing my dad.
His family
do
does that. So cool.
Some things. There's a time they went to, I think it was Hulk Hogan that was on the charades, and he was supposed to do Hulk Hogan, and he was trying to rip his shirt off and do some stuff and do some monkey things. It was like so nice. And my mom is competitive, so like she tries as much as possible to act it. So you can imagine someone's mom trying to act something, and you have to guess in it. Like, so we do things like that. So like those kind of times, I really appreciate the fact that like is as chill as I can even call my dad now and be like, Wagwan, like what's up? And he will not be like, what's that? Is that to greet your father? You know, it's not like that. Some people do those kind of things, and I just wonder.
Your family is so cool. I've told you this thing many times. Like, this family is chill. Like, his mom, his dad, his brothers, all of them are like very nice, easygoing.
But you know, they are chill. But it took a lot to get it. Not a lot, but like you had to understand. I feel like everybody's parents can be chill. It's just left for you to know them. Do you know my grandma is like this? You know, my grandma is like, is chilled. I had to make her chilled. I had to make her know that I can be fun with you, I can make jokes with you, and you will not take it to heart, and you will not give me this Yoruba parenting or this Yoruba grandparenting. You know, I had to let her know that I'm chill with you that much. Family gathering are key to me. I don't know what I would do, because when I think about it, I'm like, my brothers can be hassle, all of them. But when we have all of us together, the humor is unmatched. The humor, the jokes, like everything I do with my brothers and my mom, my dad, when we all come together, that group of all of us together doing something fun, we find a way to just have fun, and all of us, we know that we, at the same time, we are happy that this is happening, and we are cherishing that time. A time my dad can beat a time my guys. I'm not joking. A good time my dad, like, let's go out. My dad and I have gone for business meetings. Like, I just follow him to go out. We go in the hotel, only me and my dad in the hotel, and I have fun with that man. Like, it's not even jokes. Like, we have fun. We go out again. We have fun. We look at some people. We laugh. We do things. We have fun. So, like, for me, it's like, it's so much. Some people say that my dad, like, I am my dad's favorite. I don't believe in that, but like, it gives me this attention in a way that I'm like him. So like, we have the kind of humor, we laugh, we have, like, me and my dad, we have that kind of humor. Like, my brothers are also of that range, but like, you get, it's just something different. So my dad is like my guy.
Oh, I actually love that so much. No, I'm for real, because there are a lot of guys that cannot say that. There are a lot of guys that don't have that sort of relationship with their dad. Like, it's very common. So for you to have that, you don't know, you have something very valuable. Sure, you know.
I do not take it for granted, as you can see. So yeah, I really like that.
I love that. What memory do I hold on to when I need to feel safe and warm? I think it would be a memory with my mom. Well, anybody that knows me knows I'm a mommy's girl, normally. It's a childhood memory. And when I say childhood, I mean childhood, like, I think I was like 3. And funny enough, normally I don't remember much from the age of 4 downwards.
People don't really.
But like, I remember this one because it's like a core memory. Because
what was it?
It was before I started school, right? So there was this phase when my family just moved to Ibadan. before I was enrolled in school. Like, I was still just like a
You
third
remember?
one. Yeah.
Bruh.
I remember. I don't remember much, but I remember this phase. Okay. And it's not like I remember it in detail, but I just remember how it felt. So, like, it was that time where we had just moved to Ibadan, right? And my mom had not started working yet. So, during that period, I was my mom's handbag. Like, literally. It was just me and my mom, because my brother and sister I think they were in JS1, JS2. So they would go to school, my dad would go to work, and it's just be me and my mom in the house. And I would follow my mom everywhere, every single thing she was doing. It's like me and my mom was my friend that time. Like, my mom was like my only friend that time, because I had not started
Everybody
school.
Everybody has maturing around you, like.
Do you get? So
like,
it was just me and my mom, and like, I would follow my mom everywhere. If she's going to the bank, I'm with her. She's going to the market, I'm with her. She's going to do her hair, I'm like, because my mom was not the one to dump me in daycare or anything. Like, I was always with her. I was like her handbag during that period, and I just remember like what it felt like during that time.
And you're not a naughty child to be causing issues, because you obviously cause issues.
Yes, obviously as a toddler, but like, I was not really that troublesome child that would just be, when I know that if I misbehave, I feel collect. So, fuck. You respect yourself. But my mom and I were just like, during that period, there were times where it's just me and my mom at home. And what I remember is, at that age, obviously, I'm just saying rubbish. I'm always like telling random stories. But like, my mom would be engaging the conversations. Do you get? Like, that's what my mom used to do. Like, I would just be saying, mommy, do you remember this? I don't even know what I would be saying. But like, I just remember she was always engaging me in the stories I'm telling. Maybe it's be a story from a cartoon I watched or
and
whatever.
She's like adding interest.
And she'd be, maybe as she's doing something, maybe as she's cooking, she's like, and what did the man say? So I'm like so happy about it. But like, mommy's listening to me, so I'm telling her the story that I'm talking her ear off. And it's
cute.
I just remember like that during that period, just that short period before I went into nursery 1, like, I just felt so safe and so happy, because I didn't have any problem in the world. I just loved to wake up and hang out with my mom, and I would just feel safe and just.
That's so nice.
So yeah, I really loved that.
She was talking like you also have your own mushy time. Even with your parents, like I'm actually happy that both of us, picked family.
Yeah.
As a warm, wholesome moment to even like reflect on, to feel happy.
Okay, we have finally reached the last question. Question number 10.
The last 3 were a little bit emotional, I would say. I would say they really made me feel and think in that line. But as always, I maintain my steez.
Question number 10. The final question. Drum roll, please.
Please tell me you had like a very good last question.
Yeah, this one is nice.
Okay, nice. I like nice.
What do you want to be remembered for?
All my days.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I know I used to give some kind of stupid jokes like me passing away, and sometimes you'd be like, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. If I pass away, if I'm like, yeah, and I just fall like stuff like that, I really want people to know me for who I am. That's vague, but like it's basically what it is, because I know who I am, my friends know who I am, my family know who I am. Some of you who are watching might know who I am, so I'm actually a good person, genuinely good person. So
yeah, I can testify.
So that kind of thing. So I just really want people to remember me for Posi, and smile. Maybe feel this way emotionally, if I'm gone, but like not the kind of thank God. Like I recently called, a colleague of mine when we were serving, and I told her to let me see like the students, and every one of them were like happy.
Yeah,
so like I knew that all of them, every one of them, like they have good memories of me. Of course, I've had times where I had to discipline them and all that stuff, but it's the kindness and the joyous moments outweigh those ones, and those are the memories that they all kept in their head. They're all eager to see, they're all happy because we've had those good connections. So I really want people to remember me for those moments, basically. Even one day I was crossing the street after coming late from work, I was like, I'm hungry. if this cat would jam me now, like die with hunger. I swear, I don't know, that was my mind. I was like,
Oh no!
I was so hungry.
Oh God!
Like, I was starving, Sophia. I was starving. I was like, it was around like 2:10. I already called my aunt. Please, I won't have strength. Just help me boil rice. I'll just take something from the freezer and warm.
Yeah.
She said, okay. I was so hungry. I went to cross this road, and the cars were still coming. And I was like, I was like, I just calm down. I won't die. Like, let me just calm down. It will pass, and I'll cross.
Yeah.
Not eager to cross. They car hitting me, and I'm like, I'm feeling pain, and I'm like hungry. I'm like, I'll just die with hunger. Like, guy, that thing was in my mind. I was not even scared of the death. I was like, will I be like, oh my God, my mouth is parched. I even need to drink water.
I'm thirsty.
I'm actually like, oh my God, I'm actually very thirsty. Bro.
But I'm also dying.
One more. Water could just make sense right now. Man, I'm not joking. Like, it's so crazy. But like, we all really want to live good.
I want to live a good and full life. I want to live a life where I experience all the things I want to experience. You get like, that's my fear. I don't just want to die without traveling the world. I don't want to die without experiencing different cultures, different. No, please.
I mean, you have people that have done that.
Do you get? That's the thing. Like,
no, there's so much to life. People don't know.
I just want to be remembered as somebody who was successfully able to spread love. Like, because I personally feel like that's the reason why God put us on this earth, for us to spread love and for love to finally take over the world. That will be the solution of our problems. That's what I believe. And so I want to be somebody who was an instrument to that. Like, people around me were able to experience like genuine love and kindness because I was present in their life. Like, I want to be able to make people feel like, because of me, people were able to feel a sense of peace, so we're able to believe that love is real, or that kindness is important. I want to be someone who is remembered as kind.
You're on that path, though. Given that people, for instance, now, if I call somebody that's doing my about too much, and I'll just talk, and Sophie's in the picture, it's not Sophie, it's like kind Sophie. They have that perception. I've spoken with several people and like, oh, Sophia, and it's always like, Sophia is going up, not oh, Sophia. Do you get? So I'm just saying that in that line, you've already given that, that feeling. Someone cannot even think of you like bad, like, oh, Sophia did that, oh, Sophia did that. That's where the question, like, nobody really. So I feel like you're on that path. I think if you're genuinely a good person, you don't even really have to stress.
Guys,
Sophia Daniels, did we just do this?
End of the episode.
Oh, I did.
But before we end it, I would like to ask you, Posi, as you have gone down the whole question till now, how do you feel?
Well, first of all, I love the fact that I didn't know much about the questions. I actually appreciate that I didn't know much about the questions. I feel happy with myself that I'm able to say some things and make myself realize how much they mean to me.
Yeah.
Like, I won't just find myself sitting down in this atmosphere just having to recollect or think about, oh, family times are always the greatest. Like, I might not even like sit down to think about it, or like, but like, now that there's a session, there's something that is actually implying that I settle down, I take my time to think. And it makes me realize how important moments, people, like, all these things are, I might just think of it randomly, but like, they really, really, like, now I just have more reasons why to call my friends, call my family. It just gives me more reason to do so. And it just makes me feel better.
You guys, I would really love to hear your answers to these questions in the comment section. Like, I'm interested. Posi and I have answered all these questions today, so I want to hear you guys. What are your answers to these questions? I would love to read that, like, really. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I really hope you enjoyed cracking Posi's hard guy shell. I had a lot of fun. Like, it was so satisfying. And I got to hear a lot of things that Posi would not normally say to me, which I loved. So I love it. I had a great time, and I hope you guys did too.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this thing. I really want to hear from you guys in the comment section. So
of course.
Thank you guys once again for watching this episode. I am always your host, Sophie D, and you're always welcome to my safe space. Bye, guys.
Cue the music. Oh no! Now this is like, it's like.